Hello, hello, my beautiful people. I hope you've had a good day. I hope it was an amazing day. I hope it was an exciting day. And if it wasn't, I hope it was relaxing, healing at the least. And even if it was a tough day, a hard day, a long day, you got it done. And I'm proud of you for that. Today, we're going to be rolling on a really wonderful book I've just started diving into. I'm a little less than halfway through. The Dad Difference. I think it'd be great for fathers and mothers alike to read this book. I think it's just a wonderful little thing on how important it is to be a good parent and to be present. And there is a lot of different things that I would love to tell you from this book, to you guys. But I'll keep it short. I'll just give you one little bit. It has been said that our children are the living messages we send to a future that we will not see. And I thought that was beautiful. It really just calls on the importance of the mission and the duty and the responsibility it is to be not just a parent, but a good parent. Today, guys, I would love to talk about the importance of focusing on one thing at a time. This world we live in is oh so crazy, and there's so much that we have to focus on, and so much that we have to do, and so much we have to commit ourselves to, so many responsibilities, in self-care, in caring for relationships you have with other people, and accomplishing your goals, and chasing your dreams, and trying to accomplish different things that you want to do in your life and for your community and whatever it may be. It's just too much, guys. It's just too much. There's too much going on. You got to take care of yourself. Just taking care of yourself is a whole mission, a whole job, a whole world in and of itself. So it's as if we have multiple jobs. You have the job of taking care of yourself. Maybe you have the job of taking care of other people, like your children or an elder or a friend who's going through a tough time, whatever it may be. We are responsible for so many things already just when you open your eyes in the morning. We're responsible for being good humans and being good to each other. It's a responsibility that most people don't take seriously, but I do believe, we have a responsibility that if we're going to share this earth together, that we should be good to each other. But anyways, my point being, there's so many responsibility, guys, and at least for me, with a scatterbrain that I have through years of trauma and drug abuse and depression and so many other beautiful things, that I will definitely get so caught up in, I'll be very aspirational with a lot of different things, but then I'll sometimes just never end up doing anything at all because I'm just so focused on so many different things at a time. Oh, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to accomplish this? Oh, this is going to be such a long, treacherous battle just to get to where I want to be. Why should I even start if it's going to take so long and I'm going to have to sacrifice so much, I'm going to have to do so much, and blah, 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 blah. Da, 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 guys. There's a lot of feelings that can run through a person's head, and a lot of negative, a lot of discouraging feelings when you have so much on your plate. How am I ever going to finish this? How am I ever going to accomplish this? How am I ever going to do this? So one thing I've done for me lately is that I have a good set. I already had a good set of things that I wanted to accomplish, a good set of goals. And it was basically get into a new place to live, because that will better my situation with being able to have my kids over and stuff. So get a new place, and get health insurance, and just find a job where I'm better treated by the customers, and or just pursuing a career where I make better money so I can have a higher quality of life. So I can start blessing other people more frequently, start doing things, start making generational changes for my sons. You know, there's so much to be done, so much to do, so much to be said, so much to learn, so much sacrifice to be made, so much hard work to be put in, so many hours. You know, the 10,000 hours are only beginning, folks. And that's my point is, oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm worried about this, I'm stressed about that, stressed about every little thing, worried about every little thing. And I realized that I neglect a lot of stuff very frequently because of just that ever looming thought of, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta do that, oh, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta. I'm sure you guys hear that mimicking voice in your head. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, and it just goes on and on. And then maybe you get one thing done, you're happy for a little bit, and then whatever. But you have your hands reaching in so many different directions. If you're anything like me, you only have 2 hands. And what does that tell you? Only so much you can do, so much you can juggle at one time, guys. So, take some time over the next couple of days. I mean, unless you're very happy with where you're at and you feel like you have a good handle on many different things, then keep at it, you know? Some of you are at different parts of your journey than we are. And if you're going on your runs every day and taking care of your oral health and your mental health, your physical health, your bone health, your this and that, everything, and you're hitting everything, and you love where you work, and you're volunteering, you're hitting all those markers. Awesome. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. But for somebody like me, who will often reach my hand out in many different directions and ultimately never grab onto anything because of it, I just want to stress the importance of focusing on 1 or 2, maybe 3 things. Probably more, just a couple, like 2 big things. And for me right now, the 2 big things is, 1 is just stop being depressed and lazy and sitting around. So I went to the beach and I went on a nice run today, followed up by some barbecue. But I walked like 2 miles and then ran like 1.5 miles, did a little bit of push-ups, squats, some stretching, practiced walking on my hands a little bit. You know, I didn't do anything super amazing, but you know, I got started. I put in a couple hours today. And tomorrow the plan is, after a job interview, because the job interview is at a place that's right at the beach. So I'm trying to realign my work environment and where I'm spending time in my day to be closer to where I want to be, because I used to go on runs in my neighborhood and I've gotten attacked by dogs twice and bitten really bad once, and I don't like that. I don't feel safe in my neighborhood, and I wouldn't want to have my kids roaming these streets either with people's dogs just running around injuring people. So, but aside from the point, I just don't feel any type of motivation to exercise or be outside or do anything of that nature when I'm around my neighborhood. And that leads me to just sitting in my room on YouTube Shorts forever, not accomplishing anything. And there is a lot that I learned from YouTube Shorts, and there's a lot of really awesome, positive, motivating things that I see on YouTube Shorts, and I love that. So I love that at the very least, you know, a lot of what I am consuming is stuff that's related to the goals I want to accomplish, and it's motivating me to stick to my things so that I can accomplish what I want to accomplish. But the beach is really kind of, I don't know. I could just pay for a gym membership, go to a gym, but gyms are, I don't know. They're just not the most fun to me unless it's like a Ninja Warrior gym where like you have the actual big old obstacles and different things to play around on and try out and do some flips on and stuff. So, as I go on and on and on, I hope it makes sense that I'm looking at getting a job closer to the beach so that I'm driving to the beach anyways, so that I have no excuse to not go out there and go for a run or go swim for a bit or go do some yoga or whatever it may be. It's, oh, hey, you just got off work, you're here anyways. Or, hey, you're up 4 hours before you got to be to work and you're not going back to sleep. Okay, go for a run before you go into work. I'm gonna have to figure that one out because I gotta find a shower or something. Either way, I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm just gonna focus on exercising because I feel like I got a pretty solid handle on what I'm eating. I just need to focus on not eating out as much and sticking to only eating what I have at home. So, I hope that helps, guys. Whatever it is in your life, like, just take that one thing, even if it's literally just getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, and saying one nice thing about yourself, even if that's all you do for the day, guys. I understand. Listen, I've had months of my life where I do nothing but just lay around and just ache, and my heart aches, and my mind aches, and everything aches, and I just want to sleep, and I don't want to deal with the things on my shoulders. It happens, guys. You're not alone. I'm not alone as I feel. I know I'm not alone. So just remember that. Just remember that, guys. You're not alone. Just because you're not alone doesn't make it any less important what you're dealing with. Just remember that too. We are all special, but nobody is special. That makes sense, guys. We're all just humans out here trying to make it. And I think it can be hard, especially for me, somebody with a scatterbrain, somebody who's always thinking all over the place. Oh, do I stay or do I go? You know? Always thinking, always debating, hands out many places, things not getting done like they should. But I felt myself spiraling for about a day and a half, and I realized that we're not doing that. 'Cause life is short. Too much time is already wasted on such silly things, and I refuse to waste it anymore. So I'm going to focus on exercising, and then my other main focus is just kind of like just not laying in bed all day. Just not being there. Just not being tucked away from the world in my comfort zone. Not spending as much time there. Nothing wrong with reading a book, doing some meditation, doing whatever, but ultimately at the end of the day, you got to get out there and go get it, unless you work from home. So do whatever it is that you got to do to narrow down. Maybe just grab a piece of paper, write down 3 or 4 areas you want to improve in, and then pick 2 of them and focus on them. And just focus on them until they just become so ingrained into your regular activity. Like this whole taking care of my mental health, not just taking care of my mental, but just being nicer to myself, making an active effort to be nicer to myself and to kind of get rid of those old thought patterns of being mean to myself because other people were mean to me. Till it becomes so ingrained. Like I'm noticing very slowly where I'll typically, I'll say something really negative to myself or whatever, and then I kind of catch myself. It's becoming ingrained slowly over time, and that's what it's about, guys. Nothing amazing is gonna happen overnight. Big Sean said it best. Shout out to Big Sean, Dawn Life. What an amazing guy. He said, took took 10 years for me to be an overnight success. And that's for him. Like, you know, it's just people only see the end result, but they don't see the 10 years that it took. So whatever it is you guys want to accomplish, maybe it's music, maybe it's going substance free, maybe it's learning how to drive a stick shift. Whatever you want to focus on, guys, just put your dedication to it. And just don't worry about the other stuff. Like right now, I'm not going to focus on going up to see family up north. I'm not going to go worry about doing this or that. Like, I am still planning on seeing them, and it will happen, but I already have faith in my life and in what I know is going to happen for the rest of this year. I know good things are going to happen. I know I'm going to spend time with family. So I'm not worried about it, and I'm not going to spend my days meticulously plotting every little thing about the trip that's to come. I'm just going to have faith that I know it's going to happen sometime around Thanksgiving, Christmas, somewhere around there. And that's that. For the next 2 or 3 months, I'm only going to focus on exercising, being kinder to myself, and maybe / being more financially disciplined, because I just have these bits where I'm very, very, very financially disciplined for a good while, and I hold out, and then it's like I fucking go out to eat once, and it's all over. I go off the deep end. But it's okay if you just go to the edge of the cliff and look around. Just don't jump. You can go look around and see the sights. And there ain't nothing to dive into until you're ready for it. So, physical discipline and financial discipline. Discipline my legs and my arms and my wallet. And that's really going to be it, guys. Like, I'm still going to be making videos. Still going to be spending time with family. Making time to travel. I can't not travel because it's just in me. It's in my 5-year plan. I want to go to Italy within the next 5 years. For sure. So, amazing things are going to happen. I know I go on and on. I know I can go on forever. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys listening. I hope it's helped. I hope you've had a nice view of this cabinet. It's going to go into some random house that my landlord owns. I hope you've had a moment of peace. I hope maybe I could be the magician to bring you a moment of peace. Just remember, guys, that when you need advice and you need a shoulder to, you need that wisdom, it is out there. Your uncles, your cousins, you can find it from almost anybody if you just sit and take the moment to listen. Really. We're all frying ourselves with these YouTube shorts and all the other shorts and this and that and da-da-da. And I think we kind of cut back. A lot of things we could go back and do. There's a lot of things that weren't broken that we were trying to fix. And we should go back to what worked. This is today's old reliable. I already know this is going to be a good one. You want a nice evenly rolled, almost like a log. Nothing too crazy. Happy smoking. Hope you guys take care of yourself. Hope you guys accomplish great things. I hope you go out and make memories. I'm still reaming off of my trip to Pittsburgh. It was a blast. Wish I got to spend more time with my buddy, but just gives me another reason to travel again. Go up and see him soon. Reach out to your people. Love your people. Love the world. And just remember, I'm giving this advice to myself. As somebody who has done customer facing jobs for a decade, I've seen how nasty and awful people have gotten in the last few years. I most recently quit a job. It was a great job, amazing company, but the people just made me want to kill myself. Like, just the way that people are so nasty and so rude and so soulless and just so devilish, man. It brings my conscience down, and I just can't, guys. If I want to do anything great in my life, I just can't be around those kinds of people. I can't put up with it for $17 an hour. It just 25, maybe. But do whatever you got to do to find peace, find your people and be around them, and focus on those few things. Don't focus a little bit on a lot of things. Focus a lot on like 5 things or 2 things or maybe even just 1 thing. Be obsessed with something. Enjoy something, guys. Many more videos to come. Many exciting, informational videos. I hope you guys get out of bed with a smile. I hope you get to hug somebody that you love. Really. Enjoy the time that you have while you're here. You don't know when it's up. So enjoy it, guys. I love you. My beautiful people. I hope you have a wonderful day. Wonderful night. I think it's about 11. Tonight, where I'm at, for those of you who are going to watch me until I'm old and gray, prepare for a big bald head. Prepare for it. And prepare for things in your life too. Thank you for letting me ramble. Today's song of the day is actually, I apologize, but I just need to go look at this for a second. Charles Bradley performs Changes, a cover of a Black Sabbath song. Just look that up. Charles Bradley covers Changes, and it's on the Toronto Stars YouTube channel. I came across it for the first time this evening while I was reading this book, and it is one of the most beautiful performances I've ever heard in my life. And there's so many amazing, beautiful performances out there, but this guy just fucking rips his heart out and puts it on his arm and gives us everything. And that's just such a beautiful thing. Music is such a beautiful thing, guys. Enjoy it. Consume it. Create it. Make memories with it, guys and gals. Charles Bradley. Changes. Cover. Beautiful song. Beautiful person. R.I.P. Go listen to it. Get comfortable. Or get uncomfortable. Whatever you need to do. Go do it. I'll see you guys around.